Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome to this Friday live trading webinar here at Admirals. I hope everyone is having a great day so far, wherever you are in the world. So let's get started. For those who are new here, just to make sure you're aware about the trading podcast we do Monday morning. So you can have the opportunity to listen to the major news, the major upcoming news events, and that way it will help you a lot with your trading understanding, especially when you're analyzing the market. I will share with you very quickly up the site. For those who haven't downloaded, yes, please make sure you have your mobile application. You can use it. It's very simple and easy to use our native app, not only for trading, but also for investing. It helps a lot. And the disclaimer, of course, just to understand that this content is for general information only, and it's not intended to provide trading or investment advice or personal recommendation. So, good morning, guys. Hello, Jasper, today. Hi, Kyle. To everyone else that they don't put anything on the chat box. Good morning, guys. No obligation to put anything on the chat box. It's just if you want, you can feel free to type anything. Maybe you have questions about trading. You can feel free to ask me, definitely. So, ladies and gents, today, just a while ago, we had the retail sales in the UK higher than expected, so positive for the pound. We do expect to see some more strength to the Great British Pound, so maybe some weakness to other pairs, at least for this London session. Then later on, we're going to have the home sales, the existing home sales, expected to drop by about 40K for the month. So we will see what it's going to be the outcome. Anyhow, these existing home sales, if the actual, it's not going to be dramatically deviated from the forecast, then we're not going to see some major turning points in the US dollar. Premium analytics, always on Friday, we have very few headlines. Japan's overall CPI rose 3.7% in October. UK government seeks further easing of data protection rules. Amazon CEO says layoffs will extend into next year. And BHP, world's top miner in Australia, nears biggest acquisition in a decade. Of course, they produce more Cuba and nickel for electric cars, for solar farms and for wind turbines. So they looks like they are doing much better than before. Let's open the MT5 platform. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, guys. What do we have here? The US dollar index on this bearish momentum. We struggle here to see either correction or some continuation. Yesterday, we had indecision in which direction the US dollar wants to move. It looks like it digests the move so far. So we will see what can happen today, maybe. But really, this insight 2 days ago, yesterday, we had a break of the high, but we closed within this range. Market is not going anywhere, so there is not strong indication for intraday positions. For swing trading, we are still bearish on the dollar, because of this downtrend momentum. The DAX 40, although we are in this impulse uptrend, yesterday again we didn't manage to close higher than these triple top highs, but again the general direction is bullish for the DAX, so it's better if we are looking to trade it, it's better to stick with the momentum that it's to the upside. FTSE, clearly momentum to the upside, rejection of this trend line support. So if we want to trade, again, higher probability it's on the buy side. Okay, then the Dow Jones 30. Not very clear right now, to be honest, ladies and gents. We had this this trend line, but this support, it looks like it broken. Then we can bring it to take the low of this bullish candle. Again, that's not that clear, so nothing to do with that. Nasdaq, we are experiencing this consolidation based on the dollar index, and the S&P 500, the same pattern. Now, what's the nice thing about the S&P 500 is that we are in this, we can say that we are in this channel, and at this point here, we just see the market retesting these highs. But until the recent swing high, excuse me, until this recent swing high, we do have limited room to move to the upside. So many times I observe that these pin bars very close to the high of the last swing, they give false signals. It's just retracement corrections on the lower time frames. If we go down to the 4-hour chart, we will see that this pin bar here was formed because of this retracement on the 4-hour chart. Now, again, it comes to discretion to each trader, but for me, it's a bit risky to take this trade because I believe that the consolidation on the dollar index and it doesn't favor some push to the upside right now. So better wait for a while and see what's going to happen there. Let's go to the currency pairs. Let's wait for the MT5 platform. So the pound shows some strength, reaches this area of support, rejected yesterday. Definitely because we are bearish on the US dollar, we can expect to see some strength and coming in the market, favorable the pound, the euro, the Swiss COs, and so on. But right now, for intraday trading, we are just moving sideways because we don't have any price action to count on. So only swing trading can be applied in this uptrend. The euro US dollar, we are fighting around this resistance area, very strong, really strong resistance, but the market didn't fall after the retested of this resistance, and it means that sellers are really not here. And if this market it's going to just push to the downside, in my opinion, it's not because the euro is weak and it's going to push. Sorry, if this is going to push to the downside, it means that the US dollar it's getting it's getting stronger for the retracement, for the correction. That's why we have to be a bit patient, and we can't rush instantly to sell it. Okay, because correction of the dollar it's in a downtrend, so we want to be buyers on the euro. We had on the Swiss looks weak in general today, so maybe this can favor some moves to the upside, like we have here now a new high, but we didn't make higher high. We can monitor this. We can monitor this market. Maybe it's going to give us some good intraday around this trend line support. The Aussie against the dollar. Again, we do expect to see some more push to the upside. So for swing trading, if we can pick something on the 4-hour chart, let's draw our FIB to see the zone. So if the price comes to retest this area here, I will be really interested to look for longs. But for now, very shallow retracement. It doesn't help me a lot to lowering. For now, keep positions or wait for pullbacks for indices. Look, if you are in some bullish moving indices, we do expect some more push to the upside. Now it depends where your stop loss is. That's what's going to determine, because we don't know really how deep a retracement, a correction can be, or the pullback can be. So we can't say for sure, and we don't have that crystal ball to say, we're going to wait and or we get out of the positions. Everything looks bearish for the dollar, so they must be bullish for the indices, and that's where can we base our predictions. Now, we make sure that our risk is appropriate, risk management is in place, so we don't get caught by any single outcome on a single trade. Okay, we said that many times. Kiwi looks breaking the high today, so maybe this is going to give a good, at least one intraday opportunity. If we're going to have a new high here, then we're going to get ready to get on the next pullback, on the next correction, using our FIB tool or some other technique if you have something else in mind. But for me, I prefer the FIB tool retracement on the intraday. And USD Canadian dollar, very sideways here. We had this trying to move to the upside, but then, yes, you see bullish engulfing here, then bearish pin bar. It's very indecisive market. Nothing here. USD JPY, same with the Oz JPY. Now, guys, there are two types of traders, the momentum traders and all the rest. The momentum traders, they never get, not never, 90% of the time, they do not get right at the beginning of the move, the momentum traders, because they get with the existing momentum. So how can you be with the existing momentum if you don't know where the momentum starts? Okay, you cannot know where the momentum starts. That's why you are a momentum trader, because we are not making this momentum. All right, now this market here, at some point, it's going to break either to the downside or to the upside. The traders that they take positions and they say, for example, okay, I'm going to buy here. I believe the price it's going to push to the upside. I have my my stop loss somewhere here or somewhere there, and I'm waiting for the market to make the move. Now, these traders, they're going to be with the beginning of the momentum, right? But it's very low probability trading strategy to play it that way, at least based on my experience. Now, if you experience something different, and let's say you see this pin bar here as the beginning, or this is it's a long-term uptrend, but at this area here, it's a sideways move. Okay, we don't know if it's going to go back or down, and then we see this rejection here around this support, and we say, okay, that's a good one. We believe it's going to go to the upside, and we start buying. Yes, we're going to be here with the momentum of the market because we had a clear indication of this market structure along with the price action. So in this case, it's the rare case that the momentum traders, they get into the market before the momentum it's going to happen. Okay. But let's say at this case here, where it's a clear momentum to the upside, a momentum trader, it see these lower highs, lower lows, so the momentum is to the downside. We draw a trend line, let's say, somewhere here, and with the break of the trend line, we identify that this long-term uptrend, it's still intact right now, so I want to buy. We see a close above this minor retracement trend line, and we say to ourselves, okay, it's time to start buying. Then we identify that a momentum can be built from here, where we had the break of the trend line, retracement trend line to the upside, at least up to here, where it was the last point of reference. So we have this room to move, and trust me, on intraday trading, on a swing trading, it's more than enough to make 2-3 very, very good trades. If you make 3 good trades out of these 2 weeks, only 3 trades, and if you are risking, let's say, 2% times 2, and if your reward to risk is 2, let's say, not even 3, so it's 12, it's plus 12%. So you don't need to get into one trade that is going to give you 5-6% and then lose another 5 trades. So at the end, you're going to just make the difference 1%. And then you're going to get frustrated. It's going to affect your emotions and your perspective about trading, about the market. Okay, guys, these are really, really, really important factors that they separate the disciplined traders. Regardless, discipline doesn't come with how much time have you interacted with the market. Discipline comes with the fundamental implication of how really the market moves and what can we do as retail traders. Not what can the market makers do, but what can we do based on our trading position. So these are really important stuff, guys, and please pay attention to this with the same discipline you pay attention to what I'm explaining you here, what I'm teaching you. Okay, it's going to help you a lot. Euro against the JPY, I don't see anything here for now. Euro against the Oz, we had this impulse move. Someone can say that this move like here, it looks like a pennant or a flag. So let's say this is the post, and then this retracement correction with unexpected move to the upside. We will see what's going to happen. Aussie against the Canadian dollar, we said we need some retracement around the FIP, either 50 or 61.8. 61.8 looks better because it matches with this low, with this high, with this low. So I prefer this area here to wait for some buys. For today, I don't see anything here on the intraday. On the 4-hour chart, I believe we're going to have more retracement, in my opinion. And I will tell you another thing, how you can understand simple price action volume within the candlesticks. Look, guys, here, the sellers, we are in an uptrend, okay? We understand that we have a new high on the daily chart and the market is trending higher. Look at these retracement candles here on the 4-hour chart. 2 candles here, they created this price difference. So price was here, and in only 2 trading sessions of 4 hours each, the price came here. Then it followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the 5th. At 12 o'clock, we're going to have the 5th candle completion, and it's 5 candles in a row. They managed to retrace the price around 50% of this move here. So all this traded volume within these 2 candles, it didn't taken out by 5 candles here. And we are in a strong uptrend. What does means to the market? It means that there is some weakness here from the buyers. So most likely we can wait for a deeper retracement before we see much more stronger buying activity resume. Okay, that was a tip that comes definitely that comes with experience, but I'm here to help you and put your mind ahead, your thoughts ahead, and teach you as many things as possible. Okay. Euro pound, I really like to short this one, really, because the pound, it's performing a bit strong today. Now on the 5-minute chart, if we're going to have a lower low, I'm going to look to take advantage of this market, let's say, positiveness, at least for the London session, though this I will keep an eye, but we need to make a new low, right? We cannot just sell it right now here. We said that CHF looks a bit weak today, so we broke above this line. Pound, it looks strong. If I was about to take, maybe I will take trade if we're going to have a higher high here, but with very, very low risk, not even 1%. I risk 2% on every trade, but here I'm not going to even risk 1%. Gold, it depends how it's going to, the US dollar, it's going to move. Crude oil, finally, we have a nice break. I want to clear out this one again. So on the 4-hour chart, maybe if we have on the 1-hour chart, this is going to be much better because the daily chart, it's already in the move. So we can capitalize on some 1-hour, 15-minute chart. Let's draw some trend lines here. So we have a lower high, a lower low. We have a valid trend line because we need 2 points to draw it, and the third touch makes the trend line valid. If we draw some retracement, the market, to give us a deep retracement, has to come here, and I don't think so this is going to happen. So maybe that's not, the 1-hour wasn't a good example. What about 15-minute charts? We have this trend line here, it's been broken. Again, you see, guys, sometimes we understand that there is clarity in the market. So here only maybe 5-minute chart. We have some clarity and we don't have the execution because of how the market is structured, but that's okay. Bitcoin just fluctuating around. USD, yeah, sorry, euro against the Canadian dollar. I like it a lot. I talked about that. I'm looking to get into the upside with this one. Let's see what the market will give us. Pound Oz. Nothing here. Euro against the New Zealand. New Zealand is strong, really. So we expect to see some shortness here. Hello, Anka. Oh, sorry, I cannot understand if this is Romanian language. Excuse me if not, I don't understand. Sorry. Today sideways. Good morning, friend. Theo, can you please check the pound CHF on the 4-hour chart? Pound CHF, pound CHF. Let's have a look at the 4-hour chart. We broke above this trend line resistance on the daily chart. So 4-hour chart creating this higher high move. But really the weekly, it's in a downtrend. The daily, it's now it's messed up. Higher highs. This one here's still valid. We break. We can look. It can't help to push to the upside, but please make sure your risk it's very manageable because there is not clarity 100% agreement between the weekly and the daily chart. Okay, so the market can go either way. And gas, let's see if it's going to push to the downside. Nobody knows what's going to happen. This channel, pound yen, this channel line to the upside broken. Aussie New Zealand, that was a good one for people. They got in here. I had a pending order, but I didn't got filled in. I had a pending order somewhere here, 61.8%. But now I see the market. It should be exactly on the last swing, but that's okay. No problem at all. I'm happy for those who took this trade here. I believe few of you guys took, yes, because you asked many questions about this, and I assume you took this pin bar. That's a brilliant, brilliant trade. Well done. New Zealand cut to the upside. Yes, 5-minute chart. It resumes, so it's good to go for traders. They are taking this. We can wait for some retracement here, and then we can get to the upside. Where we're going to determine the retracement when we see the first red candle. We can draw our fib, and then we wait for the price to come to 61.8% or 50%. We can execute. Our stop can be below these low points here or somewhere below the trend line, and we can aim for 2-1 in my opinion. So Kiwi against the rest, it's a good for intraday today because it makes higher high, I believe, in everywhere. So Aussie, New Zealand to the downside, New Zealand cut to the upside, New Zealand Swiss to the upside. All of these are considered as good opportunities. All right, that's USD CHF. All right, guys. So not many things, to be honest, today. The markets are just moving a bit sideways. So be mindful with your trading. It's the last day of this trading week. So it's good to, if we had some good trades this week, it's good not to just get emotionally and just blow up the weekly results. Okay. So when you wait for retracement, you place stop. Yes, Cherry, that's correct. When I wait for retracement, I place the stop order already. That's a buy limit, not a stop, not stop order, but limit order, because you wait for the price to come to you. When you want the price to move above or below a level, depends on the directions, you place the stop orders. When you want to get filled in a correction, you place limit orders. Guys, I would like to wish you to have a good weekend, get some rest, get ready for next week. I believe we're going to have some very good opportunities next week. Today, our focus is on the Kiwi, strong Kiwi, and some weakness on the Swiss franc, some weakness on the euro against the Kiwi, on the Canadian dollar in general. So please make sure you leave your feedback at the end. For those who are on the Zoom, for those who watch us through the YouTube, I would like to welcome the new members on board as well, and the new guys on Zoom, absolutely. If you have any questions, please leave them on the comments below. If you like the content we bring here, please make sure you press the like button on the YouTube. That will be amazing. And again, I wish you happy trading, and I look forward to see you tomorrow on Monday at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.